Here's why the Coke at McDonald's is so good. I mean, I didn't even know it was. Apparently, it tastes better. Do you agree with this? Oh, Kirk knows this. I honestly did not know this. So Kirk knows this. Did you know this?
No, I never tasted Coke in a long time at McDonald's.
And so apparently, they have a very special way that their Coke has to be treated, and they're a big-time customer for Coca-Cola, you can imagine. So they get to call certain shots that other players can't call. And so according to, where is this from? Microsoft News, in fact. Most Coke syrup is shipped to restaurants in plastic bags. I did not know this. But for McDonald's, Coca-Cola sends the product in stainless steel drums. They demand that it comes in stainless steel drums so as to not influence or degrade the flavor. Apparently that material is better at preserving those ingredients so they're fresh when they arrive at their destination. Second reason that Coke tastes different at McDonald's apparently has to do with temperature, because they do not store the water for the soda inside of the soda fountain. Apparently that's what most restaurants do. They do not do that. Instead, they have insulated tubes that transport water that's already cold straight from the fridge directly to the dispenser when it's ready, so it's ready to be poured. So the difference here, I suppose, if you have the water stored inside the fountain machine, it's only the ice that makes it cold. And therefore, the rate of melting of the ice is going to be different if the water used to make the soda isn't cold to begin with. You follow me? Because apparently McDonald's also has a very specific formulation of ice to Coke ratio that has to melt. So the concentration of syrup to water is meant to be optimal actually after it's given a little bit of time for some of the ice to melt. So you're getting a slightly higher concentration pre-melt. There's so much consideration that goes into it.
So it's only Coke? There's no other fountain drinks that do this?
I would assume that the other Coke products inside of the fountain, because they're exclusive to Coke, right? At McDonald's. So Coke would come alongside with whatever else is under the Coke brand.
I see.
Which I don't know, Sprite, Minute Maid, whatever. All the other various ones would probably follow a similar protocol. I don't know about the steel container shipping, but probably a singular fountain machine that pulls water from that's already been refrigerated, that would make sense to me for all those drinks. Now, McDonald's knows that Coke will eventually get watered down in a cup filled with ice, so it's tweaked its syrup to water ratio to account for this. They claim the best sip of Coke may come after your ice has had a few minutes to melt. That's your best sip of Coke, so you got to give it a second.
Wow.
Also, and I didn't think about this, but I guess I recognize it now, their straw is slightly wider than what you're used to. That yellow straw is slightly wider so that when you take that first sip, it hits more of the tongue. So anyway, they figured out a few different things. Honestly, I didn't notice it, but I found this to be interesting. When you get to that level of success, you start calling those shots. It's amazing the intricacies that go into it, who's monitoring it. It's all...
comes down to a science, really.
It's a science. And they're not messing around. And they want you to have a nice Coke, so you come back for another Coke. So I don't know. I feel like I need to try it. I don't know. I feel like I need to see if it's true or not. It could be regional too. It could switch from region to region. There's a cool thing at the bottom of the article here. Not everything McDonald's puts out has been well received. Some of the biggest failures from the company's history include the McDLT, the Arch Deluxe, and broccoli flavored bubblegum. The only thing I remember out of that bunch was the Arch Deluxe. That rings a bell, but I honestly don't remember what it looked like. And the fact that they did broccoli bubblegum is also very strange. The Arch Deluxe, what was special about it? Oh, it had some type of sauce on it. Something going on there. Will's on the case. He needs to get to the bottom of it. Or the top of it. Sweet, slivered Spanish onions. Fresh, crisp iceberg lettuce. Buttery homestyle bakery bun. A new secret sauce for grown-ups made of mustards and mayonnaise. So it's got to do with the special sauce for sure. Of course, you got the juicy quarter-pound patty. 100% pure domestic beef cooked to perfection. as you would say if you were McDonald's.
Yeah.
Obviously.
This sounds delicious.
Yeah, I know. You're going for an Arch Deluxe after this. You're going to track one down, and you're going to wash it down with some bubble gum flavored broccoli, as you would if you were Willie Doo. I didn't know that was a thing either. Anyway, there you have it, Will. We're back. We're back in a big way. And, you know, we got some new people that watch this episode. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got some new people in the universe that decided to spend their time with us. And they're just hanging out. And we're hanging out. And they're hanging out with us. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, I'm appreciative of that.
It's a cozy place here.
Words were shared in the air.
Yes.
Now they're out there.